Good evening, Cyber friend. This is the Middle Man coming at you again for Walker's Music. Another word for the day. It's Friday. We want to say Yom Kippur. It's Jewish feast day, Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur. So, in other words, we know that as some of you may know it as the Day of Atonement. That's what it is. Yom Kippur. It's called the Day of Atonement. It's a Jewish feast, God's feast, really. It's one of God's 7 feasts. You got 7 feasts. You got the feast of Passover, you got unleavened bread, first fruits. You got Shabbat, Pentecost. Then you got your 3 fall festivals of feasts. Fall feast being Rosh Hashanah. Some people say Rosh Hashanah, but I say Rosh Hashanah. And you got, after Rosh Hashanah, you have what we are celebrating now, Yom Kippur. And then after Yom Kippur, we would have Feast of Tabernacles. That's the next feast and the last one. Got prophetic meaning. They all are shadows, but I didn't come here to speak of that this evening. I came to speak of another 2 of my buddies that I want to give a shout out to. I've already told y'all about my friend, Brother Terry Blackman. I did a video based on him a little while ago, and I mentioned these 2 guys in it, but I want to give them a great shout out in depth because they deserve it, because we go way back. We go way back as well. Matter of fact, Terry started me out as far as singing with him and everything, but it was my buddy Floyd Carter that really got me, after me and Terry had dissipated and Terry moved away. And I was asked to come in by a chairman of our church at that time, Deacon Freddie Gifford. He was the chairman of the deacon and the chairman of our church. At this particular time, I was still yet in high school. And it was in '79 that he asked me to reorganize and pick up the junior choir. The junior choir had become dormant. We didn't really have a junior choir at that time. We had become dormant. Matter of fact, I don't remember exactly which one. Our sister Lily Bell Garrett, I know that at one time she had the junior choir, and also our sister Shirley Fillingang had it at one time. But it was after those that it was the junior choir lay dormant. And Deacon Freddie Gifford, the chairman of our church, as I said, he came to me and one second Sunday and asked me would I consider putting the junior choir back up and together. And I told him I would. And so that was the time that I reorganized that junior choir. Now, this may not be in the church history. Matter of fact, believe it or not, it's a lot of things in our church history that need to be there that's not there. Because, matter of fact, on this last anniversary, we had the church anniversary, and I was just made a deacon back in May. That wasn't even on the program. Everybody else was, but mine. I'm mentioned as the pianist, but I'm not the pianist. I'm the minister of music. But some people don't want to give you no accolade at all. No kind of, I don't know. They got certain people, big eyes and little U's, but I'm just going to say that this is why I came to do this video. I wanted to give credit where credit is due, and I'm honoring and lifting up my 2 buddies here, Brother Floyd Carter and Brother Derrell Johnson. Well, Derrell, he's also the deacon. He's also a deacon, and we all are brothers. In other words, we worked together for many, many years. And like I said, Floyd started me really and truly as far as the church scene is. Floyd is really the one that is responsible for me being and playing inside the churches like I am today. Terry started me, like I say, Terry is the one that lit that fuse. He's the one that lit the fuse because Terry was trying to get me involved in the church before he left. And I never did. I was going to college, and matter of fact, I was getting ready to go into college at that particular time. And so I didn't get in the church scene with Terry, but I had been with Floyd as as far as being around him and playing. He played at my church. He was the pianist of our church. I'm going to say the minister of music, but they call him the pianist as well as they do me. For over 20-some years, he played. He was the minister of music pianist at my church. And I got a lot of training from him. Floyd, when I came back, after I came back to this scene back in 93, it was Floyd that got me one of my first churches at that particular time, which was Pleasant Grove AME, in which now I've been with them almost 25 years. So you see, time has really been pushing. Floyd used to get my hands, believe it or not, and he would place them on the chord. He said, "This is the way it goes." He tickled me, he would actually try to put my hand, because see, I wasn't on gospel, I wasn't in the gospel music. I had been to college. Only thing I know a little bit, and I started late. And I started late playing the piano. I didn't play the piano until I took my first piano lesson in 1981, Halloween, on a Saturday. I never will forget it. That was the first day I took piano lesson. So Floyd was like, I knew classical music. I had learned a little classical, not nothing major, but just, little pieces that I was playing at my level. That's one thing my piano instructor, Miss Faye Rowell, she told me never to feel bad, because I was just as good as any of the rest of them on my level. See, they started when they were 3 and 4 years old. I didn't start until I was 17, 18 years old. And I started late, like I say. But at any rate, I went on and did what I had to do. And Floyd was one of the main reasons why I'm playing in the church the other day. Old Brother Carter, he took me there, he got my hand, he put my hand where it needed to be, and he just taught me most of the songs that I had to do to deal with Pleasant Grove when I first started out. I was just as green as an apple, but nevertheless, God was good. As a matter of fact, me and old Floyd get together, and we couldn't get the chord. This is back in our drinking days too. Now, I got to admit that we had put down a bit of alcohol. Amen. We did it. So, but me and Floyd, we get at the church and whatnot, and with the chord that we were looking for, a song we couldn't quite figure it out. Floyd couldn't figure it out. We go to Derrell Johnson, and I guarantee you, we get the Derrell. We knew if we could get the Derrell, we'll get the chord. Derrell was a monster and is a monster. Derrell Johnson ain't no joke. Derrell is poison at them keys, and like I say, all of us work together. We always have, and we need each other. Each other come to the rescue. And I got to say, these two guys, they got a group called Perfect Praise. And I'm quite sure if y'all all have done heard about them. Y'all done heard about them, but these guys are awesome. Matter of fact, the original Perfect Praise, I remember putting them up on the internet. This was back in, good goodness. I think I had went back to play for Antioch. I believe it was around 96, 98 maybe, somewhere along in there. And the original group, matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, which is two more of my buddies, they brothers, Brother Pete and Sean. Now, they was all part of the original group. Pete, Sean, Derrell, Floyd, and I want to say, Brother Isaac Grady. That's what I want to say. I think those were the original members of the original Perfect Praise. Isaac Grady, Floyd Carter, Derrell Johnson, Pete, and Sean. If I'm not mistaken, it was 5 of them, as far as I can remember. But I remember putting a website up for those guys, and if I'm not mistaken, that website is still active. Last I checked on it, it's still active. Matter of fact, I got a memorial on there for Floyd's mom, what we all call Madeira. She passed away a few years ago. Dynamite singer herself. Matter of fact, all these guys is awesome. Every one of them. Because Pete is mean on the bass. And Sean is a great lyricist and a rapper and a vocalist. Sean is just good all the way around. Those guys, all of them. They got great talent. Matter of fact, it's come from my hometown. I'm not bragging because it's my hometown, but Cuthbert, Georgia, had a lot of talent come out of Cuthbert. Believe it. A lot of educators come from Cuthbert. As a matter of fact, Fletcher Henderson, which they supposed to be having this jazz festival sometime pretty soon. In other words, come from Cuthbert, Georgia. We had a lot of talent to come out of Cuthbert. And I'm here, like I said, these two guys here. I wished I could. I'm just gonna add Pete and Sean on there now with them. These guys are not only great musicians and great singers, and they got a great talent and a super heart, big heart. They are my friends. Yes, I call them friends. Now, you ain't gonna help many man call many people that, but these guys I call friends. Now, did I say they would not? Did I say they were perfect? No, cause none of us are. You ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. Everybody missed the mark every now and then, but that don't mean that they're not your friend. In other words, these are friends, and I call them friends, and I will never forget what Brother Carter have done for me, Brother Johnson, Derrell Johnson. If anything that I ask those guys to do, they try to come through, and they have always came through. Whether it was music or whatever it might be, we all help each other. Now that you can, and it ain't no jealousy. It ain't no matter of fact. I'm holding one of my buddy's keyboard right now, and guess what? It's a motif, and y'all know how I love motifs. I've always wanted me a motif. Now I got a Triton. I got a Triton LE. 76 keys sound good. But I'd rather play Floyd motif or Derrell. Derrell got a chrome. I'd rather play their keyboard than to play mine. And they'd rather play my keyboard than to play theirs. That's just the way things work. But you know what, people? I just got a text here from my mom, I think. Let me see what she's saying. All right, let me see. Okay, I text her back. Well, let me go on the text and not call. I don't want her to think I'm ignoring her. Yeah. So you know how that is. You know, you got your mama. You ain't got but one. Yeah, so you better honor her while she living. So I'm saying, just like I'm trying to honor my boys right now. Like I said, I always Floyd and Derrell, Pete, Sean. I know them from a long way back. I was small coming up there. They aged me a little bit. I think me and Derrell is more closer to age than the rest of them, but we all are friends. And like I said, that's something that you can say rarely, because rare, they're people that you do the most for. Those are the folk most of the time to give you their butt to kiss. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. It ain't no sense sitting there trying to cream nothing over, smooth it over, put no sugar in it. I'm just one that'll tell the truth. The proof is in the pudding. You say you don't have nothing against me, and I'm this and I'm that, but you don't show it by the way you act. I sure couldn't tell it by the way you act. It's just like I tell people a lot of time when it comes to communicating with people. Some people you communicate with, they don't even communicate with you back. How you supposed to know did they do or whatever? In other words, if you give me a call on the phone or whatever it might be, and I don't respond, I don't even, it ain't no sense of people saying now, in the days of technology, I've told y'all this before. In the days of technology, there ain't no sense of nobody saying that they didn't get your message. No way. There's no way. It's too, you can save that lie. That just said, you might as well just say, well, I didn't feel like taking it, I didn't want to do it or whatnot, but don't say you didn't get it. And see, a lot of people that whatever people do, they try to make an excuse. I'm not going to make excuses for people that fall short. You just human. Like I said, you ain't got to. Me, I tell people all the time, you're not going to like all I do anyway. Because if you're a person that don't like the truth, well, see, you ain't going to like me. You ain't going to like me because, see, if I'm going to tell the truth to the best of my ability. I refuse to tell a lie because one thing about God, he hates a liar. And that's how come I try not to tell them. Now, did I say I couldn't? No, I said I tried not to tell no lies. If you called me and I didn't answer the phone, either I didn't see the call or I wasn't around my phone. Because if many man, I answer my phone. Everybody that knows me know I will answer my phone. Especially now with all the call ID and stuff, you know who calling you. Ain't no sense saying you don't know who called you. That's how come I said these guys I can call true friends. You text them. If they don't text you right back immediately, you're going to get one sooner or later. that shows that people are interested or at least care about what you say. Y'all text me and I don't even say nothing about it and don't even bother to text you back. Then that show y'all gonna care less what you say. It ain't nothing else to be said about it. Just like I said, that's how come these guys, Derrell and Floyd, call on me. I answer right away if I'm there. Now sometimes they may send me something and I'm not around my phone at that time, and I try not to be. I try to take my little phone everywhere I go because that's why it's a mobile phone, people. That's how come they call it a mobile phone. I'm gonna say it the way we Southerners might say it, not mobile, mobile. It's mobile because you're supposed to take it with you. I see people with cell phone. What you doing with a cell phone? You ain't got it on. What kind of sense does that make? You might as well leave it at home. Oh, brother. But at any rate, Floyd and Derrell, y'all, and as a matter of fact, I wish the title, if I could have had a longer title, I'd have put Pete and Sean right out there beside y'all because, like I said, y'all fellas have been great. And I'm going to give you flowers while you're living, brothers, because I want you to smell them. You can't smell nothing up there in a casket. People always want to get down. I'm gonna put on a piece of paper or a wheel or somewhere that when I die, don't let these certain people get up saying nothing about me. You didn't say nothing about me when I was living. Don't say nothing about me when I would die. The only somebody that I really could want somebody to say something over me, and I'm just saying this in general right now, is these folks I'm talking about because they have proven themselves to be true. That's why I'm saying it. Now, everybody can fail. We know that. But I'm the type of person like this. I give a person 100% from the get-go, and I let you deduct from that. As more I deal with the people, the more they deal with me, and the more the deduction, and they do something against me, I put a check by it. But you start with 100%, point blank. Everybody that I ever dealt with, when I meet them, I give them 100%. And as they treat me and how they treat me from there, that declines. It don't go, I don't start at 0 and go up. I start you at 1%, and I let your own self mess it up. Now you get down to 70%, oh, you on shaky ground with Mitty Man. You on shaky ground with Mitty Man. In other words, people treating you any kind of way when you ain't done nothing. Now, I ain't talking about when you know you've been cruel to somebody. If you done something to somebody, then it's up to you to apologize and go to them and get forgiveness for it if you can. That if you've done something. But now, if you've done nothing to nobody, if you haven't wronged anyone in any kind of way as far as you know, then, why would you feel bad? Because they're acting a fool with you. That don't make no sense. So, in other words, I do like my great-grandmama told me. If you like it, I love it. So, I can leave you alone. People, you may not understand what I'm saying, but I'm not saying it this here to be cruel. But I can leave. I have never met a person yet that I couldn't leave alone. Never. Because, see, it's better if I'm giving you what you want. You know what I'm saying? If I know a person don't like me, I'm not going anywhere where they be at if I can help it. If I know they're there, guess what? Minuteman is not going to go. Why? I don't want to mess up your day because you don't like me. Why should I come to something you at and you don't like me? So guess what? I stay away to keep from messing up your program. And I do that a lot. It's a lot of things right now that I could go. I could go if I wanted to. I don't. Because I know there are certain people there, they don't have a bit of caring for me at all. Did I do anything to them? Nothing that I know of. But, therefore, I do not go to those activities. I don't go. Why? Because that's where I was raised. My great-grandma told me, lick nobody's behind to get along with them. And guess what? That's something new. I don't do that no way. Because I got a bad back. It don't bend to kiss nobody's behind. Amen. Just telling it like it is, people. This is Mitty Man saying to my buddy, Floyd and Derrell. Also, we want to add Pete and Sean into that picture. And my brother Isaac Grad, we call him son. He passed on, and we missed him. We miss him very much. We all used to be together back in the 70s. And matter of fact, it's a song that we used to always listen to by the Isaac brothers called "Climbing Up the Ladder." Every time I hear that song, I think about old son. With that being said, this Mitty Man saying, whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, best you come out of it, because it's gonna come to nothing. Don't lick people. Don't lick nobody. Don't do that. Don't lick nobody behind to get along with them. Treat them right. Do it as further than you try. That's what the Bible says. Try. Meaning that if we could just do it and get along with everybody, he wouldn't have told us to try. There are some people that you got to love from a distance. Amen. So with that being said, is many man saying peace. Good night.